Hello. Okay, welcome to my 50th video. Today is my 50th video, 50 SG50. Okay, SG50 is not Singapore 50. It is my name, Sugumar 50. Okay, I've uploaded 49 videos to my YouTube channel so far. And today I'm making my 50th video. I'm going to talk to you about my passion for the jungle, nature, and animals, especially snakes. See, even now I'm wearing a snake t-shirt, a cobra t-shirt, and I am joined by my friend, a rubber snake. Okay? Okay, when I was young, I used to be small size. When I was in school, in my kindergarten and primary school, my friends don't play with me. They say I'm too small size, you're not fit to play soccer, please don't come and play with us. No, you are not tough, you're not strong, so please don't come and join us. They refuse to play with me, and it hurt me a lot. But I sit down and think, it's okay, never mind. I'll go and find some other means to entertain myself. So what do? I started going to the jungle. That's it. I started going to the jungle, and I started to love animals. Now, I was living my previous place which I live, it was facing the railway track. The railway track which goes from Singapore to Malaysia. On the right hand side is Tanjong Pagar, on the left hand side is Woodlands. So, this railway track, it has a lot of tapioca trees, and tapioca plants and banana trees, some vegetables, some mango, papaya which people planted. It used to have long grasses, long lalang grasses, thick vegetation. I used to go there and play, although it's dangerous, but safety is more important. So when I hear the train from far away, I scram and move far away from the track. I know the timing of the train because it's just right in front of my block. So what are the animals which I found there? I found squirrel. One time I saw a monkey. It's not one time, it's a few times I saw a monkey. I saw squirrels, iguanas, monitor lizards, pythons, like oriental whip snakes, then like some paradise tree snakes, all these snakes which I saw there. And I used to go down, there used to be a small stream that the rainwater runs to the canal, to the big canal. So sometimes I go there, I catch tadpole, I can see frogs, I catch frogs and toads, I play with them, I bring them back home, put it in a fish tank, I used to play with them. I used to do all these things. Catch tadpoles, catch small guppies, which you can find in local streams, canals, drains. I used to play. So all this became my hobby. My love for the jungle, my love for animals, my love for nature. It started when I was young. Okay, then sometimes I used to follow my father. My father used to go there and look for some vegetables like bananas, tapioca, papayas. Sometimes he used to cut banana leaves for festive seasons. Then I used to follow him. I follow him. No, he picked it up from his grandfather. So in one of my videos, I posted a history of my great grandfather Andy Somu. My father picked up from him and I picked up from my father. So it just came. So I started loving nature. I started loving places of nature, places with long grass, thick vegetation, places with lots of trees where I can find some animals, to admire, to catch, to play with. It started from when I was very young. Then it's kind of a nice hobby. In those days, like 30 years ago, this happened more than 30 years ago when I was in primary school, we don't have mobile phones. There was no Facebook, no YouTube, and there was no like WhatsApp. There was no email. And the computers are the old computers. People don't have laptops. The old printers that they used were the dot matrix printers. If you want to print a color photo, you need to go to a studio where they have big plotters and they'll print for you. So technology was quite slow then. It was big backward then. So it's okay. So at that time I did not have a mobile phone, I did not have a camera. If I have a mobile camera like what I'm having now, like what I'm recording now, from 30 years ago, I would have so many video clips in my YouTube channel. So the cameras that we used last time were the old version of the cameras where you put your film inside, the film roll inside, and after it's full, it will show you an indication, a mark, and on top of the camera, you need to bring it to a photo studio for developing. If you expose them accidentally, all your photos will come blank. All are gone, all are spoiled. But now it's not like this. Your mobile phone, your digital camera, you can take a photo and you can immediately see it. If you don't like, delete. Delete and you can take another one. But last time you cannot, because you cannot see what are the photos that you have taken. It's inside the film roll. So this is where it all started. I started using those type of camera whenever I go places of nature, sometimes alone, sometimes with my friends. Then another reason why I like snakes. I like snakes very much. I like all animals, and animals I like reptiles, and in reptiles I like snakes, and in snakes I like the cobra. Okay, why I like snakes very much is I find them very unique. They don't have hands, no legs. They use their body to curl. They climb up trees. All right. They hunt for their prey. They don't have hands, no, to like a tiger and lion. They maul the prey. They tear open, no, and they eat. But snake cannot do that. They swallow as a whole. They swallow as a whole and digest in the stomach. Whereas we mammals, we don't do that. We bite bit by bit into pieces and allow them to go into our stomach there and digest. But snake, no, they swallow whole, their prey whole, and when it goes into their stomach there, they digest. This is what snakes do. And the best part is, until now, I'm still surprised. They don't have hands and legs. They use their body and they can still go up the tree, which is very nice to hear, interesting. They can sometimes even go up the wall. They use speed, they jump, they jerk their body up, they catch the top, they just go the other side. Provided the wall is not too high enough, they can still do it. That's one thing. And I like the thing when they lay eggs, all these, they are very unique, a unique living thing. Snakes are unique living thing, especially the cobra. Cobra is the only snake that can stand up. Okay, there are many types of cobra. You have the Indian cobra, the black cobra, spitting cobra, forest cobra, Egyptian cobra, and the most deadliest, the king cobra. Why it's the most deadliest king cobra is it can eat, it can swallow other cobras. It's a cannibal. It will swallow other cobras and take it as a meal, and also other types of snakes and small mammals. And a cobra, a king cobra can do that. It's a cannibal. It can swallow other cobras and have as a meal. A cobra is the only snake that can move in the hooded position. While it's standing in the hooded position, it can move. It can go from one place to another. That's why I like cobra very much. I find them beautiful when they stand up and they show their head. Something like flexing your muscle, like that they flex their heads. It's very nice. That's why I like cobra. And I did not spend too much time with my great grandfather. He's a jungle lover and animal lover also. My father spent most of his time with him because he used to live with him during his younger days. They call it kampong in Singapore, the kampong in Singapore. They used to live together. Whenever he goes to the jungle, he'll bring my father along. My great grandfather, he'll bring my father along. And those days, Singapore, they have not built HDB flats yet. They have not built apartments, multi-story flats, concrete houses yet. They lived in kampong, means attap houses, small houses, made out of attap sheet. Sometimes some may use bricks, some may use some aluminium sheets, which is may not be strong. Some may use bamboo. Some use wood. They used to live in those kind of attap houses. And Singapore has lots of places with thick vegetation then. So last time, like what I told you, there was no Facebook, no YouTube. 40, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, There was no YouTube, no Facebook, no WhatsApp, no cable TV. They don't have DVD. They don't have laptop. All at home. So what they do? The man, the woman stay at home. They do the cooking, cleaning, shopping. What the men do? Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, they engage in this kind of activities like fishing, hunting, like exploring places of nature, walking. Like my great grandfather, he was an expert in catching monitor lizards. He catch monitor lizards, bring them home. He clean them. He cut them into pieces, clean them, and give it to my great grandmother, his wife, for cooking. Okay, now we don't do that. He also go fishing. He's an expert in fishing also. He goes to fishing, not in sea, but in like lakes, ponds, running water, stream, big drains, big canal. Sometimes, like what my father told me, he'll just jump into the canal. He's a great swimmer, and he use a big net to scoop up freshwater fishes like catfishes and snakeheads, this kind of fishes. And he also used like what he call the fishing hooks. In those days, they use bamboo. They don't have fishing rod. They use bamboo. They tie their fishing line with the hook, with some bait, some meat or some worms, whereby they catch fish that way also. And this is what they do. My grandfather did, and he's a brave man. According to my father, he's a very brave man. And those days they don't have electricity also. I'm not sure if they have street lamps, but in the house they don't have electricity. They use kerosene lamp. When they want to go out, or at night. They don't have torchlight also, because there was no electricity in their house. They use kerosene lamp. So imagine how hard was lives in those days. The old timers, their lives were quite hard, but they still live. They still get their children educated. They brought them to school. They brought up their children. So life was hard, but they still managed to live through. So this about my great grandfather. My father, he grew up in this kind of environment. That's why until now he still like jungle. But when you are getting old, you cannot continue. You are not as young as before. So this hobby, this nature hobby, the hobby of the passion for animals and nature, it came to me from my great grandfather. My father came to me, and I'm still continuing. So what I do, I make use of the technology that we have today. What we have today that we did not have last time, that I did not have during my younger day. I did not have a mobile phone. There were no YouTube, Facebook. So now I have a mobile phone. So whenever I go to places of nature, any nature park, whenever I see any animals, or let's say I want to teach something about outdoor adventure, hiking, trekking, I want to teach something about animals, I record, I post it in maybe YouTube and Facebook, so people all over the world can see. But last time it's not like that. It's not like this last time. You cannot, there's no online, there was no Facebook, no YouTube. Now if you post it, immediately your friend from another country can see it. But last time, no. When I was in secondary school, I read a very interesting article. I want to show it to my friend. I want to give it to my friend also. What I did was, I called him, I informed him, I found a nice article. Then I went to the nearby bookshop, I photocopied. The next day in school, I have to go and pass it to him permanently. Now take it. You can keep it for you. It's for you. So, but now it's not like this. If you see any important article, any nice article you like to share with your friend, you can just take a photo. Immediately you can WhatsApp. You can email. Very easy. Just within seconds, within moments, it will go and reach the other party. But last time was not like that. So, okay. So this was the difference between last time and now. My father's time, his grandfather's time, and our time. So I continue this. I have this passion for the jungle, the passion for nature, the passion for animals, especially snakes. I have this, and this will carry on until I become old. And I visited many places of nature. I even went to the biggest rainforest there in Peninsula Malaysia called Taman Negara. Like what I said, at that time I didn't have a mobile phone. mobile camera. I only got the old type of camera where I click photos. And I went there, and in India, in Tamil Nadu, I went to a place called Kolli Hills. There's a video about Kolli Hills in my channel also, about Kolli, Kolli Hills. Kolli Hills in Tamil Nadu. There's a video about that also in my YouTube channel. Then also I've been snorkeling and diving in Thailand. That was about 20 years ago. Then that's why I've even been to Cambodia. I've been to Indonesia. Like, I love visiting places of nature. I even went to Mauritius. I've been there. I went boating. I went diving. I went snorkeling. So at that time I did not have this mobile phone. If not, I will have lots of video clips, and my YouTube channel will have more video clips. But it's okay, never mind. It's okay. It's not okay. Never mind. It is never too late. It is never too late to do it all over again. Like what people say, if you build something, if it crushes down, if it breaks down, don't break your heart. You can rebuild it again, build it again like what it did before. But this time when you build it, build a better one, so it's more stronger. Okay? So never change your passion. Follow your heart. Never change your passion or hobby for somebody. You cannot force yourself to like something. You cannot force yourself to love something that which you don't love. Like something that you don't like. Right? Okay. So this passion is, sometimes I call my friends to go out with me, and they even say, no, I don't like to go to the jungle. I don't like to get bitten by mosquitoes. I don't like to sweat. I don't like to go under the sun. It's okay, never mind. It's okay. I go by myself. I don't even have an expensive camera also. I don't even have a GoPro camera also. I use my mobile phone, my cheap mobile phone, to sometimes self-record myself when I go to the places of nature. Sometimes I ask my son to record for me when I do a demonstration, when I teach about animals, any tutorials on animals. So if you want to do it, you can do it. Don't give an excuse. Say, oh, I don't have a powerful camera. I don't have a partner. I don't know where to go. Oh, very far away. I don't like to get bitten by mosquitoes. I don't like to sweat. So don't come up with excuse. If you want to do something, you will do it. You can do it if you want to do something. Yes, the heart. Mind over matter. Heart. Your heart will tell you. Your brain must be strong. Your heart must be strong over your body. Yes, I can do it. I love my passion. For me, I love nature. I love animals. I will carry on until I become old. Until one day I become like my father, like my grandfather. There'll be a day when I become old. And there's a limit for a human body. Okay, there's a limit. So now my hands and legs are good. I can go trekking. I can go hiking. I can go forested area, take video, take photographs. I can show people. I can teach people about animals. So do it. If people like, let them see my videos. If they don't like, thank you very much. Right? So never force yourself to do something. Do what you like. Okay. Like even until now, there was a time when I was studying in Polytechnic. I went to MacRitchie Reservoir with a friend of mine. I went to Bukit Timah. I always see monkeys. They like to make this sound. Every time I go, I hear this sound. Until one day, I was sleeping at home. Then in the middle of the night, around 2-3 a.m., I suddenly wake up because I heard the sound. The sound of a monkey. I heard that. I thought there was a monkey. I was like half asleep. I thought there was a monkey underneath my bed. I saw below my bed. Oh, nothing. I was dreaming. Then I told this to a friend the next day. He said, wow, you love the jungle so much. Thinking, even when you sleep also, you think of monkey, think of jungle, think of animals. Yeah, I think, yeah, I really love jungle very much. Okay, then this is my 50th video. I will make more videos in places of nature with animals. Then I'll have more tutorials on animals, survival, jungle, trekking, hiking, camping, fishing, all that. More to come. Alright. Thank you very much for watching my video. Till we meet again in my next video.